Greet you this morning in that precious name that is still above every name. I pray you're doing well this morning, and thank you so much for the anticipation on my end of you coming on. I'm grateful for today, July 31st, 2023. And I have a thought that came to me today, and I want to challenge you that come on with us periodically each and every morning. I want to challenge you to give some thought to what I'm about to say to you, and even the greater, challenge you to go beyond just simply saying good morning to everybody and I'm watching and I'm here and things like that we normally say. My subject this morning was the last day of July, and then I was going to do some things around that, but then the scope got broader, and the question came to me: what would your agenda be if today was actually the last day of your life and you had control? I know for many of you, there would probably be such a laundry list that it may be too large to even get through in one day. But I want you to consider sharing that with me, physically sharing that with me. Our website, I'm always talking about it now because we've done some updates and we've made some improvements and betterments. It's simply the letters JJPWCC.org. And under somewhere in either at the end or the beginning of the page, it talks about get in touch. And then there's a place there where you can leave a message. We simply just ask for your name, your email, and your cell phone. And then we ask you to leave a message. Now, because of the challenge that I'm asking of you today, I may not be able to get back to all of the response that are going to come in within a day. It may take me a week to do it. But I really would like to find out what's on your mind, believer. I'd like to see what it is that if you were in control, if you actually had control, and were able to dictate the behavior, and this was your last day on earth, what would your agenda have been? And what do you believe you could have accomplished? Now, for many of you, that's going to be a large component of conversation. And perhaps for others, it can be very short, direct. But I'd like for you to do it for me. Again, JJPWCC.org. Get in touch. And at the very bottom, following the phone number, we say leave a message. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if I can develop the time to respond in a very positive way, because I believe it's time for us to just get beyond all of that Uh, what would I do? Yeah, Sister Alice. We need to give it some serious thought because, of course, you can think, kind of brief that, yeah, I know exactly what I would do. And then it's like writing in a diary. You go back and you change some things. But I want you to give it some serious thought today. But tomorrow happens to be our day of prayer, so we'll have opportunity perhaps to even incorporate some of that in our prayer time. But I want you to give it some thought, some very serious thought. And so we can find out where our conversation is going to go, hopefully for the balance of the week. I know God has a plan for your life and for my life. And I know that it's going to be one that is going to be complete. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Again, it's very simple. This is the last day of July. And I'd like to ask you to think about what would I do if this were my last day on earth? What would my agenda have been? And then I want you to convey it over to me. Go under our website, JJPWCC.org, and stroll till you see the portion where it says get in touch. And there we want your name, your email, your cell phone, and then we ask you to leave a message. And that message is, of course, what would my agenda be if this were my last day? All right? Look forward to hearing from you. I pray that, and listen, those of you who would say, I don't know how to do that. You got plenty of people who do. Ask for help. Let them help you. Let them show you. And let's see if we can generate a real conversation for the believer so that we will know exactly what God's plan is for our lives. All right? Love you guys. Be good. Be strong. Stay in prayer. Believing only the best for you. And I know that God, amen, his plan will never be aborted. It's our responsibility to find out what the plan is. And so I pray that this will be a day that can get us focused and get all of the other stuff out of our mind, out of our way, so that we can say, okay, I know what I need to do, and this is what I'm going to do. All right. Be blessed. Stay blessed. I love you guys.